expecting some new developments this weekend, but some of them have failed quality control. Make sure you indicate what you'd like redeveloped via the workstation.
Hello guys, Turbocharged 51 over here! I hope you're having a splendid day wherever you are in the world. Guys, we are here at the Autodromos Hermanos Rodriguez. I finally got that name right. Yeah, baby. Here in Mexico for the Mexican Grand Prix. But we start off this episode with some bad news. One of our 2 power upgrades have failed, but we bring 1 power upgrade and aerodynamic upgrade to Mexico, which officially pushes us back to the top of the performance chart with Toro Rosso. Mercedes are a pixel difference from us, with Ferrari just in 3rd position, so that top 3 is a fist fight all the way now to Abu Dhabi. Then we've got Red Bull racing in 4th. Renault have closed the gap significantly to Red Bull, so watch out for those 2 yellow and black cars this weekend. Force India are back down to 6th. Haas in 7th, McLaren 8th, Sauber bringing up and Williams bringing up the rear end, but they are slowly but surely catching McLaren. So guys, that's the performance chart. Now guys, heading into qualifying, guys, you guys know, if I win this Grand Prix, the championship is basically over for Kimi Räikkönen. So we are going to push like crazy for this Grand Prix, but like I said, Mercedes and Ferrari, they are not going to just let us win this Grand Prix. So guys, I want to say that name again. Let's go to the Autodromos Hermanos Rodriguez circuit in Mexico, and let's go to qualifying!
We don't need to push too hard in this session. We should have the pace to qualify easily.
We're here in the pit box ready for qualifying, guys. Don't forget to drop that like down below. It's only gonna take you 1 second. And guys, this track is my 2nd favorite track on the calendar. It is just behind Baku City Street Circuit. But, guys, this track, a very tight 2nd and 3rd sector, and a beautiful 1st sector straight that just seems as if it's never gonna end. And you can, if you put wings on the car, like plane wings, you can take off and go into outer space. It's amazing! And then you have this beautiful stadium section, which every time it steals my breath. It's just amazing! Going for the end of our first lap here in Mexico, and we do a 1 minute 12.2, 1 minute 12.6. That's kinda slow. Yeah, guys, one thing about this track, I love this track, and nothing you will ever say will make me think less about this track. But that stadium section is so hard. It is so tight and twisty, and it's just like, I can't get anything done there, but I still enjoy it. Guys, quickly want to remind you to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, because you guys will always be up to date about what's going on here on YouTube. We recently hit 50 subscribers, and guys, we are quickly starting to snowball. We need to keep the snowball going, so please share this video with your friends, and if you get to the start of the race, you have to hit that subscribe. If you get to the end of the video, you're gonna have to ding that bell. Heading to the end of our 2nd lap here at the Autodromos Hermanos Rodriguez. I love saying that. We finish our lap, and we are actually, oh no guys, it's actually the end of the beginning of quali 2. Sorry, I am so excited about talking about the track. I did not see the end of quali 1, but we got through to quali 2. That's the main thing. And we are 14 by the end of the session, so we have to go out and use another set of the pink hyper soft tires. Guys, remember this weekend is Sergio Perez's home Grand Prix in the Force India, the number 11 car. So hey, he's right behind us. Hello Perez! Hello! Look behind it. Come on, look behind. There he is. Hey, I'm busy with qualifying. You can wait. You are ahead of me. You are going to be safely through. You can wait, my friend. We're headed to the first quarter here, guys. The triple chicane here at Mexico. Very tight and twisty. If you get this section right, you gain a lot of time. Heading out over the crest onto the 2nd straight, the 1st back straight. Opening up the DRS, heading up into 8th gear, bumping the car down to high mode as we go through this very tight where the stadium section starts. Down to 2nd gear. Clip the 2 curbs on the inside. Well guys, this is actually the first part of the this is actually a 1st stadium section. The 2nd stadium section is the beautiful one. Heading here into the Mexico S's, to some of my favorite S's on the F1 calendar. You just feel amazing going through here. You don't have to scrub off a lot of speed. They are almost flat out, just lifting a little bit through those corners, sometimes just tapping the brake. Heading now into the final sector, the stadium section, the beautiful stadium section. And my breath is away. See guys, my breath is away, it's so beautiful. Heading through the stadium section, a very tight and twisty section, bouncing the car over all the curbs, going through the final corner, ease into the throttle and flat out, hug the inside, and we do a 1 minute 20, well 1 minute 20, 1 minute 12.5, basically 6, and we are out of qualifying. Ah! Guys, I want to win here. Come on. I want to win Mexico so badly.
Bad luck in qualifying. That's not exactly ideal. But there's no points for Saturday. Keep a cool head and make up for it in the race.
But what can you do, guys? We are heading to the Grand Prix, and this is going to be an epic one. So let's go to Mexico.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Nico Hülkenberg, and Ocon, Gasly, O'Connor, Sainz, and Sebastian Vettel. They've taken a grid penalty. Grosjean, Leclerc, Lance Stroll, and Sirotkin, Alonso, Raikkonen, Marcus Ericsson, and Daniel Ricciardo. Magnussen and Stoffel van Dorn completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
We're still in with a chance to win the Constructors' title, so let's make this happen in the last 3 races.
On the grid for the Mexican Grand Prix. I hope you guys are excited, because I am. This is going to be a cracker of a Grand Prix. We are a bit further up the grid thanks to penalties, but guys, I'm honest with you guys, I want to win this race so badly. I honestly want to, but it's gonna be a task and a half. But guys, jam with me on the formation lap. Let's go to the race. Guys, we are heading to the Mexican Grand Prix. We are gonna go to 5 red lights. Arriba! Let's see what happens here in Mexico. Sergio Perez would like a good Grand Prix. And let's go, go, go. Massive wheel spin from my side of the screen. There you guys can see it was smoke everywhere. Mercedes front row lockout. Let's see if Sergio or the Red Bull of Max Verstappen can do anything about these guys. The cars are jolting for position, heading down to the first corner. Oh, Sergio Perez is in between the 2 Mercedes cars. Sergio, come on, my friend. This is your home Grand Prix. Go, Checo. We're heading to this third part of the corner. Checo takes the lead of the Mexican Grand Prix. Arriba! Let's go, Checo. Guys, if he wins this Grand Prix today, I will declare him the AI driver of the season by far. He has been pulling that Force India into the points and into podium positions where that car is not supposed to be. Come on, Checo. Sergio! What is happening here in Mexico? This is one of the most chaotic, well, not chaotic, one of the most entertaining first laps I've had in a while. It is Sergio Perez leading the way from Valtteri Bottas in second, Lewis Hamilton in third, Max Verstappen in fourth, and I've gotten myself all the way up into P5. But now, let's settle down for this race, guys. We're going to jump back to my start in just a second where I smoked my tires coming off of the line. Not the smartest way to start. You guys can see heading into the stadium section. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Going through the final corner, and it's still Sergio Perez leading the way. Come on, Checo. You can do this, my friend. Let's go, baby. Heading back onto my start, guys. It's me alongside my teammate. I get a terrible start, as you guys saw from the first camera. Sebastian Vettel starts to pressure me from the side. We make a bit of contact here on the straight, as you guys will see in a second. Right there, we make a bit of contact. Nothing too bad, but the road ahead of us is blocked. I'm going to try and move around the outside because there's nothing I can do on the inside. I pass my teammate going for a move on Verstappen and Hulkenberg, but I get a little bit of a squeeze onto the outside, run onto the curb, having no grip, so I have spun the tires once again, but we've got ourselves all the way up into P7 with Vettel right behind us. Oh, no, that's my teammate and Esteban Ocon. Oh, there's a dive! Sorry, guys, talking too much. Focusing too little. I'm ahead of Nico Hulkenberg, so now we are in P5 actually, so I was in P6. But behind me it's now Hulkenberg, then my teammate battling away with Esteban Ocon, and then it's Sebastian Vettel. Sorry guys, I mixed up the two Toro Rosso cars because they look literally the same despite the number. From far away camera angles you cannot make out the difference. Hulkenberg is tucked up underneath my gearbox. These cars on heavy fuel load going through those S sections, it's quite bad. It's the cars understeer for days. But heading into the stadium section once again, it's so beautiful, but it's okay. Heading through the final corner. Oh, I'm a special character. Just accept it, guys. Onto the home straight to start off our second lap, but jumping onto lap 3, guys, is this Kimi Raikkonen fighting away at the back of the field, trying to get that Ferrari into a better position for this Grand Prix. Stuff is really popping off here at Mexico. Kimi is battling away with Stoffel Van Dorn, and Daniel Ricciardo, who also started the race at the back due to penalties, but Kimi has passed them. And guys, I think Kimi Raikkonen's language for this race was panic, get into the points, panic, get to points, panic, get to points. But guys, we head on to the end of the third lap. This is the POV of Lewis Hamilton. Oh, and he's going very slowly. Oh, that was so close. He nearly took out Max Verstappen. That graduates us into P4. Guys, Lewis Hamilton has got some sort of mechanical problem, and Lewis Hamilton will not finish this Mexican Grand Prix. It is not arriba for Lewis Hamilton. It is more like gonna go sit in a pub and take a few drinks due to a very, very bad season, not getting any better anytime soon. Guys, back onto the POV of Sebastian Vettel. He is battling away with Nico Hulkenberg at this stage, going... Oh, sorry, that was a burp. Going for a move up the inside. He gets the move done even before we get to the first corner, thanks to that never-ending straight. And now Kimi Raikkonen... Sebastian Vettel is up into P5, chasing down me and Max Verstappen. Guys, heading on to the end, I think this is lap 9 or the start of lap 10, I'm not sure. But finally, Valtteri Bottas has caught up to the back of Sergio Perez. No! That is not what I wanted to see. Valtteri takes back the lead of the Mexican Grand Prix. Guys, let's hope Sergio can do something to bounce back. But at this stage, now you guys can see Max Verstappen and myself, we are coming into the pit lane. Oh guys, I'm gutted. I really want Sergio to win. Look, even a podium here at Mexico will be fantastic for Sergio, but I want him to win, man. Come on, Sergio, man, don't give up just yet, my friend. Don't give up. Guys, my strategy is going from Hypersofts onto Ultrasofts, back onto Hypersofts. I'm going for a very fast strategy indeed. You guys can see also on the same lap, Kimi Raikkonen comes in for his pit stop. We got to keep an eye on Kimi Raikkonen as well. Heading on to the end of lap 9 now, the start of lap 10. Valtteri Bottas is coming in for his pit stop, going from Hypers to Ultras. And now Sergio Perez is staying out to try and get that Force India, the overcut, to get back into the lead of this Grand Prix. You guys can see that very same lap. It is pit lane chaos with my teammate Sebastian Vettel and a bunch of other cars also diving into the pit lane. It is all popping off here at Mexico. This is one of the most exciting Grand Prix I've really had in a while. Well, this entire second season has been quite amazing. You guys can't deny that. This second season has been popping off. But away from the season talks, we are heading back to the man of the hour, Sergio Perez, my friend. Come on. Oh, he's going on to a second set of hypersofts. That's very interesting. Okay, guys, now you guys know Sergio wants this win very badly in front of his home crowd. There's Valtteri Bottas rounding the final corner. Does he still maintain the lead of the Mexican Grand Prix? There's Sergio on his right-hand side, and still Valtteri is in the lead. Ah! Come on, Sergio. Guys, heading on to the end of lap 11. And this is Max Verstappen battling away with the Sauber. Guys, I don't know if that's Charles Leclerc or Marcus Ericsson. Let's just keep it the Sauber for now because I can't see the number. But I know it's Max Verstappen battling away. And even myself in the background is battling away with Sebastian Vettel to keep my position. Ooh, there's a bit of contact between Max and the Sauber. There was a lock-up from Max. But Max is getting held up significantly by the Alfa Romeo Sauber there. You guys can see I defend successfully from Vettel. And I'm now on the gearbox of these two guys. So I have brought Vettel into this fight now as well. The Sauber tries to come back at Max. But he leaves the door wide open for myself, and I make a very quick and easy move on the Sauber, and now I'm chasing after Max Verstappen because remember guys, the battle between me and Max is for net P3. Heading on to the start of lap 13, Sergio Perez is on the back of Valtteri. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, Sergio! Arriba! Guys, every time Sergio takes the lead, I've got to make that sound. Woo! Sergio's back into the lead of his home Grand Prix. Come on, Checo! Damn it, man. And I'm trying to size up a move on Max Verstappen, but at this stage to no avail. That Red Bull has got an exceptionally good drive out of the final corner, and also I'm struggling in the final sector, as you guys know by now. But on the start of lap 14, Sergio Perez is leading the way from Valtteri Bottas and actually pulling away. Then Max Verstappen in third, myself in fourth. Fifth place is Sebastian Vettel, who finally cleared the Sauber. Then in sixth place it is Esteban Ocon. Seventh place my teammate Pierre Gasly. Eighth place is the first Renault of Nico Hulkenberg, and ninth and 10th the second Renault of Carlos Sainz battling away with that same Alpha that was busy with Sebastian just a few laps ago. Sebastian, myself and Max, and now it's the Sauber in 10th. I think that's actually Charles Leclerc, to be quite honest with you guys. But guys, now jumping on to the end of lap 21. Here's the battle we are all watching. Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas are both coming into the pit lane to strap on their final set of tyres. Sergio is onto ultra soft, Valtteri is onto ultra soft. Now it's a dash to the checkered flag to see who will take the Mexican Grand Prix win. Oh no! Valtteri is onto super soft tyres. Why? Why? Oh boy, guys, now things are going to pop off. Sergio is getting given this Grand Prix on a silver platter. Oh, let me do my Madagascar escape to Africa phrase. I would like my nuts on a silver platter. That is just what Valtteri gave to Sergio Perez. So let's go, guys. I strap on my second set of hypersoft tires. I was on a 2-strop. I wanted to be aggressive to see what I can do with my car. Guys, this is Esteban Ocon going after Sebastian Vettel, who went from hypersofts onto super softs. So he is on the slowest tire, which here at Mexico is quite a very, very bad tire. Not quite. It is a very, very bad tire. Well, I don't know why I always say quite or some stupid word like that. But heading on to lap 29, guys. Now this is Vettel being pressurized by my teammate Pierre Gasly, who is on ultra soft, and me right behind them being on hyper soft. So guys, within these three cars, we've got all three tire compounds. The red Ferrari has got the red walled super soft tire. My teammate Pierre Gasly has got the purple walled ultra soft tire, and myself has got the pink walled hyper soft tire. Guys, we're heading it down the second back straight. Am I going to go for a move up the inside? I decide against it because these two are battling hammer and tong, and I had a little bit of contact with Max Verstappen on the first lap when I tried that move, and I nearly broke my front wing. At this stage of the Grand Prix, that is the least that I could afford. I think, guys, Vettel is trying to limit the damage for Kimi Räikkönen by keeping me and Gasly behind him. Not that Gasly is in the championship, but still, if Gasly is behind him, which he is not now, then I am behind Gasly. It's going to be a hard thing there. Ignore that track extension. You did not see that. I am a very fair driver. I did not extend the track there. The game glitched. I made a mistake there, guys. I cut the corner a bit. That was my mistake. Heading through this beautiful stadium section. It is so pretty. Heading through the final corner, and now, Guys, you got to see I struggle with this final quarter. I get a kick of oversteer, but now gonna bump the car down to overtake mode to get the best possible top end. And we have to do something about Sebastian Vettel at this stage. We can't stay behind him for much longer. It is now or never, Toro Rosso. We have to pressure our teammates still as well to get a top 5 finish. We go for the dive up the inside of Sebastian. Nothing that Sebastian could do there. He had DRS on my teammate, but these Toro Rosso cars with those upgraded Honda motors are exceptional in a straight line. And remember, we've got one upgrade already fitted to the car. Starting lap 32, guys. Now I'm sizing up a move on my teammate Pierre Gasly. We cannot take any prisoners. This is for the championship. If we end P5, we can seal the championship in Brazil the very next round. I go up the inside, gives Pierre Gasly a bit of a squeeze. I want him to battle away with Vettel because I want to try and get away from him. But guys, I waited too long to size up the move, and my tires were dying after I made that move. But guys, Sergio Perez is going to win the Mexico Grand Prix. This is the final lap. Sergio, you Mexican wonder. Guys, get your hands together and hit that like button for Checo himself winning the Mexican Grand Prix. That is how you do it, Sergio. That is how you do it. The win. He takes the win for Force India. Valtteri Bottas is coming through in second, just staying ahead of Max Verstappen in third. Brilliant drive from Sergio. Bottas, you gave him that on a silver platter, my dude. You threw this race away. Well done to Max bringing it home for Red Bull. But guys, back to our POV. We are heading into the S section right now, and we are defending from our teammate Pierre Gasly. Stuff is looking a little bit atrocious at this stage because my tires were dying at this stage. I was too hard on them at the beginning of my stint, so I didn't save them for the end of the race. But luckily, guys, we could defend till the final part. Guys, there pops up the screen. Sergio Perez takes it. Oh, Max! Pierre Gasly's going for a move. Why did I say Max? Why do I do this to myself? Guys, through the stadium section, the fireworks are out, the sprays are out. Well done, Checo, Sergio Perez, for winning the Mexican Grand Prix. We come through in P5.
Brilliant stuff from Force India today. What a superb victory. Tell me, Ant, what was the key to this success?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. O'Connor increases their championship lead. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I think I'm going to give it to Daniel Ricciardo. He's come through the field so well today, you know, well deserved.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula One season.
Great work out there today. How do you think it went? You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you? So talk us through what happened between you and your bit of contact today. Who was at fault there? Do you think that you learned a lot from your rivalry? Great. Well, that's everything.
Guys, that has been this episode. Hit that like, that subscribe, and ding that bell just for Sergio Perez. He deserves it, guys. Guys, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all for the next one in Brazil, and let's see if we can round out the championship. Cheers!
Excellent result today. Finishes like that will look good on your contract reviews. On to the next one.
You